Hey, thanks for joining me for another episode of What's That All About? This one it's more it's comical to me, to be honest with you. It's called the Bohemian Grove. Have you ever heard of this? It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but I wanted to know more about it. So of course, this is going to be my I may have a tone. It's a little bit of a tone, but I'll try not to have it seep through the entire episode. So here we go. All right. As I researched this, I began referring to the group as the most elite boys club in America. I should have said the most entitled, the most bratty. Anyway, then I found a 2011 article written by Elizabeth Flock for the Washington Post that was titled, and this kind of sums it up: Bohemian Grove, where the rich and powerful go to misbehave. Perfect. She nailed it. And I love that a woman wrote this because you'll see why. Now, every July, some of the richest and most powerful men in the world gather at this 2,700-acre campground in Monte Rio, California, for 2 weeks of heavy drinking, super secret talks, bizarre worship of the redwood trees that surround this campground, that conceals what they're doing. Anyway, in their words, the purpose behind this gathering is to escape the frontier. I'm not doing a very good job of keeping the tone out, am I? Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Is to escape the frontier culture or uncivilized interests of common men. Have you ever heard another sentence in a while that has sounded so arrogant? I haven't. The guest list is a who's who. To me, it's a who cares, but it's a who's who of the world's most elite, like business leaders, musicians, former presidents. The group's motto is "Weaving spiders come not here," which means business deals are left outside, but business deals totally get talked about. It's just foolish for them to even say. It's like false advertising. Now, there's one specific exception when business had to be spoken about, and it was in 1942. It's actually what led to the creation of the Manhattan Project, which led to the creation of the atom bomb. So that you could say that was a little bit of serious business. Now, a spokesman for Bohemian Grove say that the people there gather to share a passion for outdoors, music, and theater. My ass. Sorry. Okay. A Texas filmmaker infiltrated the group in 2000. I know his name. I refuse to say his name because he's a piece of junk as a human being. So I don't want to give him any recognition other than just using what he did because he's a jerk. Just think Sandy Hook and think that what's the worst thing that could have been said about that? And that person is the one who infiltrated this group. He had a cameraman with him, and it was hidden on him. The little camera was hidden on him. But they were able to witness a ceremony called the cremation of the care. During the ceremony, members wear costumes. So these men wear costumes like children and cremate a coffin in effigy called care before a 40-foot owl. There's an owl again. In my last episode, I talked about the Illuminati using an owl for their symbol because of it. It's called wisdom that they are looking for, whatever. But they say it's in deference to the surrounding redwood trees. So they're worshiping the trees. The spokesperson calls the ceremony a traditional musical drama celebrating nature and summertime. Again, just like children. And in 1989, Spy magazine also had a writer infiltrate the Grove as a guest. The waiting list is, let's be clear, 33 years long. You have to be invited by a member if you're going to hawk the line, so to speak. Now, this writer's name was Philip Weiss, and he wrote, "You know you're inside the Bohemian Grove when you come down a trail in the woods and hear piano music from amid a group of tents, and then you round a bend to see a man with a beer urinating into the bushes." Is that how you show your deference to the redwood trees? You piss on them? It's kind of what the elite do, figuratively. This is the most glorified in ritual of the encampment, the freedom of powerful men to pee wherever they like. Isn't that lovely? Wow. Gosh, I wish I was a man like this. After 40, I don't, to be clear, that was sarcasm. Thick, heavy, dripping sarcasm, probably with a little disdain as well. Anyway, other behavior at the campground has led to numerous claims and even some parody in pop culture. One example, President Nixon's comments from a May 13th, 1971 tape recording talking about upper-class San Franciscans, the Bohemian, and I quote, "The Bohemian Grove, which I attend from time to time, it is the most these are his words, not mine. I'd never use these words. "It is the most faggy goddamn thing you could ever imagine with that San Francisco crowd." Kind of makes you wonder what's really going on there. Anyway, interestingly, the Bohemian Grove's mascot has been an owl, symbolizing wisdom, please, since its founding in 1872 by stage actor. It was found by an actor, by Henry Edwards. But if you watched my last, on the Illuminati, I even wrote it down because I didn't want to, screw it up. But anyway, they also correlated the owl for reasons of being like just kind of above and all-seeing, and it's that elitist thing again. Anyway, although no woman has ever been a full member in the Bohemian Club, the 4 female honorary members were hostess Margaret Bowman, poet Ina Coolbrith. She served as the librarian for the club. Actress Elizabeth Crocker Bowers and writer Sarah Jane Lippincott. Now, since Coolbrith's death in 1928, no other woman has been made a member. Ah, and that was what I was going to ask for Christmas. That issue has been in and out of courts for years. Why? Just ugh. I wouldn't care so much about the women not being the member as much as I would want to just disband these morons. Since 1978, right up to 2019, when Sonoma County Board of Supervisors member Linda Hopkins, who was elected to the district encompassing the Grove, so she was one of the officials where the Grove fell into her district. She wrote an open letter criticizing the role the Bohemian Club had in making it difficult for women to get into politics, plus their lack of interest and investment in the community despite members' vast wealth. Interesting. Basically, she was saying what I'm guessing a lot of other people have been thinking for a long time. It's just a famous, it's like that saying that Spider-Man has, or that Spider-Man's uncle told him, with great power comes great responsibility. Well, it doesn't seem like these guys care about the responsibility they have to give back because they want to keep it for themselves. Protests have taken place every year, practically, at the Grove. And, I wouldn't suggest going and trying to get in because why would you want to? But they have tight security, to say the least. They have tight security, wouldn't you think? Because they probably buy the best you can get. But it's just an overpaid boys club anyway. And, they never really, I in my opinion, and I obviously have a problem with this, I just think that they're a bunch of jerks who never really appreciated the wealth that they possess, and they continue to make sure that everybody knows how important they are. And if I was invited, I wouldn't go. And if they expanded it to women, I would, you know, I mean, why would you want to be there ever? Anyway, I hope you're happy and healthy and stay weird, man. Stay weird and take care. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Bye.